The Baltimore Ravens embarrassed the Cleveland Browns, and we got something funny to talk about from the headlines as we're still on Shedeur Sanders' watch when the masses said we couldn't do it in season. Well, we're still at it today. Before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're looking at what your players are doing behind the scenes at practice. I'm helping you win your fantasy football leagues, helping you set lineups, win the waiver wire, deep dive in those players. Click that button, stop missing out. But it's already happening. It only took 2 weeks. It's only taken 2 weeks. They're already calling for Dillon Gabriel.
I don't think it's fair to talk about that right now, Tony. We win as a team, we lose as a team.
I think it's a matter of time before we see Shedeur Sanders on the field. Like, this is a rough schedule. We're not expecting this team to have a winning record by the bye week. We're 2 weeks in. It's a long season. Now, other news in the league, you're watching the Carolina Panthers. You're watching the quarterback play there. And I'm bringing up that team specifically because Shedeur rocked that team in the preseason. They're not getting good looks at quarterback. There could be a deal done there later on. I think they want the jersey sales. Because news reports earlier in the week is he was not getting scout team reps, and he's just been a wallflower out there just watching.
I'm hearing Shedeur is not even running scout team. He's literally watching everyone play. Bailey Zappi's running the scout team. I don't know if that's true. That's what I'm hearing. Why is he on the team? Why is he even here? If that's what you think about, because his jersey is selling, the Haslam's don't need jersey money, do they?
No, they don't.
Then why is he on the team if he's not even running scout team? Which
He's
I don't
a developmental project, Riz.
I'd love to ask him. Now today is Stefanski's day to cop out, which I love.
Yes,
he's
he
smart.
gives the coordinators.
So smart.
Yeah.
Somebody better ask Tommy Reese whether Shedeur's running scout team or not, because I heard he's not.
But they're already calling for Joe Flacco's head after 2 weeks. Now, realistically, and after what Stefanski said, because I just played it, they're going to take their time with that. But, like I've been telling you all along, I've been telling you this since May. I told you it was going to play out like this since May. I told you not to trust the Browns since May. With Shedeur, with Dillon, with Flacco. I told you Flacco was going to be the starter. I told you we're going to see all the quarterbacks. We already saw 2 so far this year. We're 2 games in, we already saw 2. Dillon Gabriel got some throws in today. And people are calling for Dillon Gabriel. And when they see Dillon Gabriel, they're going to be calling for Shedeur. And that's how we're going to get the ball to gather steam here today for the Cleveland Browns. And they may not want that to happen. They may not want that because they haven't been forcing the competition in training camp. They didn't. You saw one quarterback throw balls into the dirt, get batted down, throw picks left and right. Other one rock a 70-80% completion rate. But that's been a story we beat to death. The new story is they're already calling for Flacco's head. It has not looked good for the Browns. That defense has been killing it. Quinshon Judkins over 6 yards per carry. First game in his NFL career. He's only had 1 to 2 practices since May. And he's coming out as a head honcho in that backfield. That's something to look at. So honestly, you just road dog him and Sampson against these defenses and use your defense to do all the work. Your quarterback should be able to get it done. Just need to make a couple plays a game. Not get behind so early. The thing about this, they're calling for Flacco's head. Now, Flacco wasn't bad week 1. Flacco wasn't that bad. They're calling for his head. They're already asking Stefanski questions, who's the next quarterback. That's the thing. It doesn't matter your opinion on whether or not Flacco should be there or not. The story is they're asking Stefanski if Flacco's going to be the guy for next week, and we're only 2 weeks in. Now you're looking at Joe Flacco here. How much longer is he going to hold down the job? They're 0-2. They got a tough schedule coming up. How much longer is he going to hold this down? And then you just saw him just miss there. And when I ran that clip when it originally happened, weeks ago. Like, I'm B-rolling old clips here because they're not showing everything anymore. Just a little bit here and there. So I'm just putting it together one by one. So they said it was unfair. But what about those plays in training camp? Balls getting batted down, balls going in the dirt, the picks, the 20% completion rates, the 30% completion rates. What's going to happen when you start seeing that in season? When we have to get more off script. We have to make things happen. When these games get grittier, when you start getting tape on Dillon Gabriel, how he likes to throw the short outs and spam them over and over. How about that? How about that? NFL knows that. They're going to take that away instantly. Now he's going to play off script. He's 4'2", balls getting batted down left and right in practice. It's going to happen again. Saw it in OTAs, minicamp too, not just training camp. And then Shedeur Sanders is going to be right there waiting in the wings. And you're going to have to make that decision. He's going to get his opportunity. I'm not going to say he's going to play well. I say the kid has the potential to play. I don't know if this team damaged him or not. He's been throwing the equipment guys. He's been throwing the guys who had to get cuts in preseason games. I do not know if that's impacting his time. Only he knows. Only he knows. Now, my thought process is he needed more practice. He deserved more practice. He earned more practice. Should have got a little bit more practice. A little bit more opportunities. Instead of us waiting and waiting. Well, I'm waiting and you guys waiting for me to come back to here to talk to you guys about training camp practices. As I refresh Twitter on these beat writers, they're giving me the play-by-play. He's nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. This is a midway through, almost latter half training camp, going in the preseason area of training camp. Nowhere to be found. You're just waiting for that name to be called. And then prior to that, Gabriel had that run of like 3 practices, maybe even 4. 20% completion rates. They're making fun of it on ESPN Cleveland. I'm making fun of it. People forget, man. People forget, man. In my Joe Rogan voice. Dillon Gabriel stunk it up in training camp, OTAs, and mini camp. And they fed him with a silver spoon. It did not push him. When he needed to be pushed with the competition was right there. They did not open it up. And that's on Gabriel and Shedeur. Not just Shedeur for us wanting him to see more, but he needed the competition. You could be hurting 2 quarterbacks right now. You got 2 first-round picks. You're gallivanting at Ohio State, Texas, looking at Arch, who's not going to want to go to you. And you're looking at this quarterback class going into 2026 that are just playing ring around the rosy, that none of them want to be the first overall pick in 2026. You're seeing a new name emerge every single weekend, putting their hat into the arena to being the top guy. It's a good class. It's also a tricky class. But if you could figure out what you got with these 2 rookie quarterbacks and then stack on top of that deck with those 2 first-round picks, with your nasty defense, with your 2 new rookies on that defense, with your nasty rookie running backs, you got a nasty rookie tight end. Oh my goodness, you guys might be in the running for a deep playoff run in a year or 2. But instead, you're going to waste your resources and muddle these waters when you need to be figuring this out. This is more than just all you guys coming here rooting for Shedeur, half you guys coming in to hate on the kid. It's more than that. It's more than that. That's why you're talking about these reps and why they're important in training camp and letting them compete and fight it out once this started to unfold. And now you're seeing what I'm talking about. Like the beat writers literally went up to Stefanski and asked him, who's the starting quarterback? It's week 2. It's week 2. And you're looking at ESPN Cleveland and they're talking about who's the quarterbacks next up in the draft. Then you're seeing Barry and Stefanski at Ohio State, Texas. They're showing their hands, guys. They're showing their hands. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. And now they're 0-2. And they got a tough schedule in front of them. And a lot of people coming here just to hate on Sanders. A lot of people come to gloss him up too. And I'm in the middle. I catch hate on both sides. And I'm honest to God. if he was sucking in practice, I would be the first to make fun of him because that is what I do on this channel is I cover practices. And I make fun of players when they deserve it. That guy fell down. And I also call out who's standing out. Like, we saw 2 misses while I was talking about this. But when a guy's completing 70-80% of his passes, the guy ahead of him, who's only a couple rounds ahead of him in the draft, and we know what happened during the draft, he's completing 20 to 30% during that time. Man, like right now, he whiffing on 3 or 4 of those. 5, it's whiff city. But still, don't make me bring out the Gabriel clips again. Don't make me do that. I'll just repost the same video and just put my video on top of that and just go live again on that. Because it was stank. But when we're looking at this, they're already questioning the quarterback situation. That ain't even my opinion. I'm scrolling Twitter. People wondering about Gabriel already. It's happening already. It's only 2 games. Shedeur's going to be out there soon, guys. What happens, it's up in the air. He's going to be out there soon. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.